I thought I'd do one on poodles. I just saw a, a poodle mix with the biggest afro. Um, and its owners didn't look nothing like them. You know how they had the whole thing where some dogs look like their owners? Is owners the right word? Their parents. Um, their pet parents. Some dogs look like their pet parents. This dog did not look like its pet parent. It looked like the it was a golden doodle. So they have coarse hair. Their hair is more coarse than most, well, at least some of the dogs I've had. Golden doodles have kinkier fur, very much so. Like, I just think they're like some of the blackest dogs. In the winter, the snow gets stuck to their fur. It can turn into ice sometimes. Um, and so this one's hair was like all puffed out in an afro, and its pet parents were just like the most stereotypically like, just like prim and proper um, white couple. And it was, so I thought I'd do something on golden doodles because those are the dogs I would want. And I've been lucky enough to pet sit 3 golden doodles in one sit, and then I've had some other sits as well too, where I've done a couple, and I thought I would like them, and I do like them. Um, I would name mine probably like Mocha or something. They are one of my favorites. Like, I was right about them. Golden doodles are super intuitive. Um, they are high energy dogs, so they need to get out and like be walked. When I did the pet sit with the 3 golden doodles, we got out for a walk. We would do one long one that was sometimes an hour and a half. If I got lost in the woods, sometimes over 2 hours. Minimum half an hour, 45 minutes. And then 2 shorter ones. So they definitely have a lot of energy, and they need to get out, but they're still chill. They border collies, and the sheepdogs tend to have a lot of energy as well too. And you can go for a walk, and then get home, and they still need to like run around or still high energy. Golden doodles are not necessarily like that. Like, they're pretty chill once you get home. They don't bark as much, although they do bark if they do hear stuff. I do feel safe with them. They're super cuddly as well too. They love to be cuddled. They love to sleep with you in the bed. Um, they are really curious as well too. They'll like get into stuff, but for the most part, they just hang out and do their own thing. I love them. Golden doodles, and like I said, their fur for me is just, they're like one of the blackest dogs. They just have such like gorgeous tight curled um, hair. There are some that are like more cream, almost white. There's others that are more golden because of the golden retriever, and then the poodle mix. There's some that look more poodle, others that look more golden retriever-ish, and so that's that. Bernedoodles are another one that I love. I'll get into that later, why I love Bernedoodles. But for me, I love all of them, but I think the ones I've thought of having for myself are more of a poodle mix. Golden doodles, the black labradoodles I really enjoy, Bernedoodles as well too, and mutts, Sparky, like the white poodle mixes, all of them. Oh, I forgot to talk about the different sizes. So there's bigger size golden doodles that some of them are anywhere from like 50 to probably maybe 80 to 100 pounds. The bigger, sturdier ones, they can be easy to walk or also difficult to walk, depends on like the level of training, but they are pretty good once they're trained at getting walked. They tend to, the ones I've sat for at least, like to especially in the winter, they love the snow, so they'll just stop and like roll in the snow. like to sniff stuff, so that often will get their attention as well too. And then you also have like miniature golden doodles, and so you can get them smaller. I'm not sure exactly what the size amount comes, but some of them are like under 30 pounds. I mean, 50 pounds probably. I think those, depending on the type of person you are, um, the miniature ones can be a little bit easier. I saw one a couple days ago that looked more like a black lab with a golden doodle mix, but it was miniature. But I also like the bigger ones too. They're really good for like cuddling. They're huge when you're cuddling them. Um, Safety too, like they feel safer. They're just really big dogs. I really like the larger ones, so that's what I wanted to check. Um, I've also done one where they're older, so I hear sometimes they have like hip stuff. Um, this one was an older one, and so sometimes the cold would, when we get in, the cold weather would hurt her paws or her muscles, and so she was on pain medication. Sometimes I would have to give her, and so I've done as small as like puppies to older ones. But yeah, they seem pretty sturdy and live long as you take good care of them. Um, Mostly dry food is what the ones I've done have been on. Some of them will get some wet food. Usually, if they're not constipated, if they're runny, we've done it where they won't eat any wet food at all. Just the dry food until they're more solid. Those kind of things you have to, come with like having a dog that we don't always talk about because it's like you don't want to talk about poop. But I usually check to see to make sure they have like regular bowel movements. Um, just because it's important for their health. I love golden doodles. I love all dogs, but golden doodles, poodle mixes. And so that's that. Treat dogs good. Um, Treat humans well too. Bye.